the reptile habitat before making your way, making this side trek. Saw Leica, saw Sputnik. That was probably a little more awkward than the other meetings. And
My fault.
now, and now I believe it is about early evening. I want to say by the time you have finished your trading and made the trek, you have in the last few days visited the rabbits, the bears, the rabbits, back through the bears to the reptiles, now to the dogs, and you are headed to the cats, leaving only the rats and the apes unvisited. I believe there is a plan to visit with Mozart 44, the rat merchant in the western portion of the rat habitat on your way back after you've visited Cat Town, or at least Grimalkin. There are still probably 4 or 5 hours of daylight ahead of you, certainly enough, given you guys are actually here in the lodge. Certainly enough to begin trekking north if you'd like, or waiting until tomorrow. There was one other sort of strange happening that I do feel compelled to remind you of, which is on the trek from the river to the lodge, traveling through Dogtown Chip, you noticed a very, very large, kind of insectoid, but not quite looking thing jump. And that's weird to say, because that's all it was seemed to be doing. It jumped way up, and came back down, jumped up. You could see it through the forest, see it through the tree line above you, and then it just seemed to disappear after that. Somewhere in the forest outside of the lodge. Not like immediately outside, but like around.
Yeah. We don't know what it is, but it's something.
And so it is early evening. You have had a chance to catch up with your friends, like do some trading with Gagarin, who fixed you all a cup of coffee and provided some neat, new, and sometimes explosive items for you to use in your upcoming tasks. What is the plan? Stay in the lodge until morning, head out to the ski cabins, head out just straight to Grimalkin's trailer. You're fairly confident you could remember how to get there.
Yeah. How you guys feeling? We did the trading here. We still got some time. I'm all for going to Grimalkin.
Is anyone injured?
I have 1 point of confusion. But that is far from critical. So if we wanted to try and get out there, all it needs is, if I remember correctly, all I need is sleep.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Also, I have 10 Pharaoh points.
I have 7.
And we get 2 to start the game, correct?
Yeah.
Equal to your powers.
I have
I get 3.
I have 7.
Well.
So sounds like 34.
Yeah, everybody thinks
Everything?
having 3 powers is cool till you have a fucking bulging brain.
Yeah.
Come on, dice. I just need to keep track of these feral points because in the way that alchemy does, it does not provide me with a place to keep track. Okay. What? Relax. Calm down. Sounds like you guys are heading out of the lodge.
Yeah, I think so. Do we have any other business we want to conduct here? I think I don't have anything I want to do here.
Yeah, no, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we're ready to head out.
Cool.
There we go.
Now, are we stopping by the cats, then getting our boy, or getting our boy, then stopping by the cats and moving on?
That was going to be my second question.
I just want to point out, right? I know we talked about like sending someone else to let the Badgers know, but like we're as close as we're gonna get, right, in this part of the journey, because otherwise we're leaving this section of town. So, do we feel like we need to go there, or do we feel like we can tell our resistance members to like, hey, spread the word?
I feel like we can have our resistance friends do that. I'm feeling confident with I know there's some jockeying at the head of the Badger tribe, but my dad is still in charge over there. So, while he's not directly working with the um, rebels anymore, when he hears that his son is saying, "Hey, it's go time," I'm sure he'll be able to rally people.
Hell yeah. So then, do we want to cat tribe first, then our fire boy?
Yeah, I think that's probably best because otherwise, if we get Grimalkin first, then we've got to go back to the cat tribe, and they don't like him very much.
Yeah, but like maybe they see us with him, and they do.
Oh, good point.
Right? Maybe they see. Maybe we like explain like, hey, he's like critical to the resistance succeeding.
Yeah, good point. I like it. Let's go get Grimalkin. We'll stop by the cat tribe on the way back, right? Hopefully, it will change some minds in the cat tribe. I know from I think I know from our previous conversations with Grimalkin, he's not particularly interested in rejoining them. He's sort of had it with them at this point. But
Yeah.
it would still be nice if they didn't view him as like an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that plan.
Cool.
Okay. Setting out from the lodge, Leica and several of the other dogs whom you are more familiar with waving goodbye at the remains of the fence that they have patched up after the Battle of the Lodge, you all head out north into the dog habitat. You are not far from the inner fence, which separates the badger habitat. You are walking up the rather open, snowy ski run areas. There is a trail off to the east. There is the main road off to a little bit off to your west between where you are and the inner fence. And the "you are here" marker got lost behind the dog cell marker. You know you can follow the ski lines all the way to not just the fence, but all the way to the main cat outpost itself. But as you are heading to Grimalkin first, and know full well that he is, I think technically south. I keep saying west. He is west of the road, but he is south of. I have to check this now because this is. It doesn't really matter. He is outside of the ski center. Yeah. Normally, you all move through the forest. There is plenty of cover above you. Are you doing anything to try to hide from the drones? Are we heading east into the tree line to head back west? Are we just trying to sneak it? Are we just trying to rush it and hope that the setting sun gives you some coverage, since you are technically in the western part of Paradise Valley? Or are we just not even worrying, walking straight up there, not attempting to hide?
Hide.
Yeah, my vote is the trees and high.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. And I want one of you guys go first in case that big thing in the trees is chasing.
Nose goes, dude.
Nose goes. Shit, I think I had the biggest nose. Shit.
Is that how it works?
I think so. Wait, maybe that means I can hit my nose first.
Wait, so is it you hit your nose first, or is it who has the biggest nose?
Okay. We're gonna roll. Let's roll dice for nose goes.
Okay.
What? What do you guys think? 1 and 2 is me. 3 and 4 is Adam. 5 and 6 is Oni.
Love it.
All right, I'll roll
Yeah.
1 base. It's a 6.
That's a
No,
one.
that's a 1. It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me. I'm in here.
Hey, I ain't afraid of nothing, okay?
Oh, go, dude, bro. Go. Go over there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm going. We'll
Instead of
scout. We'll sneak through the tree.
instead of heading straight north, you head a little east into the tree line, catching the edge of, or not catching as in walking on, but the edge of the trail just in sight ahead of you as you slip into the trees. If I would actually like all of you to make that stealth check for me, or sneak check. Sneak? Yeah, sneak.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, Hugh.
dude. Oh,
boy.
dude.
I can only save one of you.
I'll push.
Ooh, pretty nice.
You do
Nice.
take 1 point of fatigue. You do gain 1 feral point.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. I was in deep trouble.
Yeah. Like, are you gonna
What
push,
the-
Adam?
I'll,
You all set out. Hugh immediately collapses.
Right. After just having said, no, like I'm a little confused, but I'll be fine. Like everything will be great. Pass out.
Yeah. You fall, you trip, and a lot of your stuff in your bag just clatters around. I didn't even know I had this.
I've been looking for
Those
this for
long
3 months.
There's long cartoon like clatterings of like pans for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, things are falling down stairs, but there's no stairs.
You hear a honk, a fish, a cow.
Somewhere Hugh collected one of those like farm animal. You pull the string. The cow
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
Strangely, I've got 7 of those tubes where when you turn them upside down, it sounds like a cow mooing.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I like how like so funny that some of the classes look side by side to some of the other classes in this game. It's like this the seeker. Oh yeah, you have the skill where that guy just fucking died. This one, he can make a sword, dude. Other one, I could just have it. Deep bag of shit. I have to go get food for my family to eat.
and yet one of the most useful skills.
True. That's true.
That is kind of funny in
The
Base
game-
Year Zero also because you have like I'm the gearhead. I fix all sorts of technology and I can understand artifacts. I'm the stalker. I can guide you through the dangers of the zone. I'm a boss. I have all sorts of people at my command. I'm a fixer. I can get anything you want. I'm a I'm a I'm a grunt. I can get hit really good. Yeah, well, I'm an enforcer. I can do the same thing that manipulate does, but you don't get to resist. I have to be scary. It's that other skill does exactly what I do. Aw.
yeah. But now we're 7 months into the campaign, and it's going to be really hard to ask for a respec.
It is a couple of miles through the kind of lighter edge of the forest as it only takes you about an hour or so. You're slowed a little bit by watching out for drones overhead and making sure to dip into the thicker parts of the forests when the patrols come by, or find a place to hide out for a little bit as a sentinel patrol goes by. Whatever assault, whatever raid happened in the dog habitat that your friends mentioned, the bulk of it seems to have taken place, and there are simply a few straggler watchers who are still, well, watching, looking out, trying to find mutants out of place to apprehend or to cost. So it takes you about an hour before the inner fence begins to loom ahead of you. It being summer, there are still a number of hours till full on sunset, but it is beginning to dim a little. Things are beginning to quiet. The sun is not quite as intense. The heat is not quite so sweltering and humid as you pass not far from where Pluto used to make his home before he signed on with the Resistance. While you are walking, can you also make me scout rolls?
I'm gonna see that shit, dude. Watch this. I'm the seer. Dude, I fucking lied.
Yep. We're
Okay.
hiding.
Oh,
We're
shit.
not lookers.
As I said, the inner fence begins to become visible after an hour or so. You know that in 10ish minutes or so, you'll be at the base and need to find a way through. The checkpoint, certainly an option on the main road to your west, but I'm fairly confident now is not the time that you're going to decide to suddenly start using checkpoints. Let's also be real. It probably would go very poorly if you did.
Yeah, yeah. I
What?
think we can do that.
Sorry, my dog is being really weird. Anyway,
See,
it is as you are. Okay. Need to see. Hugh had 1. So that leaves it just enough to be a successful ambush, but not enough to actually get any sort of bonus. Build this. Actually, let me roll 1 base die real quick. Who was 5/6? I think that was Herb.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Why can't you just put all of your stuff with a single thing?
They kill me.
Okay. Where is the? Okay, I think that's it. There we go. Okay, that's all I needed. Watch me. Okay, I forgot that I still can't build dice pools correctly in this. Thanks, Alchemy. Okay. You have taken a brief pause as the fence begins to appear distantly, still a little ways off. There is just a strange moment of silence. You all are. You have stopped your marching. You're contemplating beginning to look around for signs that might tell you where a hole would be in this fence. And then, Herb, there is just a harpoon. It wasn't there before. It's certainly there now. Actually, before I do this, armor. Can you roll your armor, please?
Oh, yes, I can. What the fuck, dude?
Okay. That will soak 1 point of damage. It will not soak everything. So your armor will degrade by 1 step. You will suffer 3 points of fatigue damage, not physical damage, fatigue damage, and you are
Oh,
knocked to the ground. You are knocked prone, as from the trees, maybe 30 or so ish yards away, you all can see. You all are basically walking along. You stop for a second, just as matter of travel, and then Herb is just knocked to the ground by this shot. That the movie sound of like an arrow firing, only this is accompanied by that by the sound of like pressurized air firing off. It's not a new sound. You all are familiar with the sound of harpoons, the taser harpoons that various kinds of watcher use, one of which has embedded itself in Herb's side. Yes, Herb's side, and forced him to the ground.
that also,
No!
that has also broken me fatigue wise. Oh shit!
Okay, it reset my map. Let me go back.
There's these things. There's these things. I think one of them's Howard the Duck.
Oh no!
The great warlord of legend. He's back.
Not again!
Woe be unto all.
Oh, what do you mean? If
Thou
the
hast forsaken us.
if the great warlord's back, he's clearly back to help us against the Watchers.
Oh, he eats mutants.
He spares no one in his wake.
We're all doomed. I tell you, doomed.
All right, I gotta put you all on the map because that's not. I don't know why it did not save this encounter. That's very nope, not
People
focused.
do not kneel due to their own volition. It's due to the weight of his spirit that people kneel.
Oh, I gotta actually. No, I don't actually have to. I can drag NPC there to show them. Okay. Nope, you're not supposed to have a turn. I thought I edited your sheet. I edited Drake's sheet so that he would no longer get added to initiative orders. Return, yeah, remove Drake from the turn order. Okay. What you see, the top half looks very much like a regular sentinel. The metallic face, well, metallic eyes. There's no nose or mouth or any of the usual humanoid features you would see. It has a pair of weapon arms. One has the harpoon, which is currently lodged in Herb's side and is connected to one of its arms. The other, the large grappling claws that you all are very familiar with on a sentinel. The lower body, however, you've not only seen one of these before very, very briefly, you have seen it recently. Chip, this is, now that you see it much more clearly and much more closely, what you saw. The lower half of this sentinel looks like the body of a grasshopper, large, servo legs bent backwards, designed to replace the treads that you are more familiar with on Sentinels. And the outer carapace of this thing is not the usual dull gray silvery metal. This one is very slick, and it is kind of hard to see against the growing evening sky. Where normally a sentinel would just have a pair of sensor eyes, air quotes, this one looks more like almost spiderish. There are a number, excuse me, a number of softly glowing lenses covered to prevent their, not covered as in like blocked, but shielded to prevent their glow from giving away its position up until it wants to be seen. Sorry. We can go ahead and roll into initiative. Its ambush has completed. This is what you saw, Chip, jumping through the air. You realize.
Yeah. Is the thing.
Oh, that's not good.
Plus shielded?
Yep. And Chip and Hugh, I believe you get to roll 2 for your talent.
A total of 8
Yo.
for Hugh.
That's
8 for Hugh.
11 for me.
11 for Chip. And Herb, even though you are currently broken from agility, you do still roll into initiative. You are not completely unconscious. You are not completely helpless.
Ooh. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. Got something there.
Mm-hmm. So, okay.
I get to roll another one because I took the combat vet.
Nice.
Woo!
That gives you, I believe, a 10, correct? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Give-
It is definitely not the Sentinel's turn, game. I don't know why it does this. Why would I? Okay. Well, I sort of hoped that I would do better off that initiative, off the thing, but that's okay. Chip, your friend is in dire straits. On the ground, harpoon inside. There is a cable connecting the Sentinel to your friend. He is a short distance away. Currently, it is strange to see this Sentinel perched in a tree. You know that these are normally big, heavy machines, and this one is perched on a branch like it weighs no more than a cat. I mean, the branch is sagging, so you know that it does, but given their usual status with treads, it is amazing to see one where you do.
We had previously fought Sentinels that were like immune to the EMP gun. Does this share? Obviously, I know. Obviously, the design of this is different because it's like part animal. But does it share structural similarities to the ones that were negating the EMP gun?
The only one you've ever seen negate the EMP gun was the one observer.
The one observer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I wouldn't just think of that immediately. My thought would be robot, shoot it with the gun that kills robots.
What
I-
I will remind you is the only other time you've seen something that looks kind of like this was at the cat habitat, and when you killed it, it exploded.
Did it have grasshopper legs? Are you describing an actual animal part or a robotic
No.
design?
Robotic, made to look like grasshopper. Like they are in the shape of grasshopper legs, but they are in fact metal.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay.
in fact robot.
Well, hey, look. Whatever happens, happens. All right. I use a maneuver to pull the imp rifle out, and then I use an action to shoot.
Yeah, I'm cool, dude. Blow that motherfucker up.
Yeah. You can try to save you after. Just a question though.
Yep.
I don't think we've ever attempted to do this, but what would I have to do to try to free him from the harpoon? Could I try to pull it out or cut the cable potentially?
You could do either one of those things. You
Okay.
could make a force roll to remove the harpoon. You could also attack the cable, and you would need to use something sharp.
Yeah.
But you could attempt to cut the cable.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Curious, like what if that was an actual to do. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hope I pop off. Is what it is. EMP.
Pop it, dude.
Happen. This. Oh my god.
Holy moly.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, is that the correct dice though? Shoot 5, yes, and then no, it's only
but
3 gear dice, not 4. Yeah.
that's fine.
I am going to. There's 2 base die. Oh, there's 2 bad die.
Yes, there are 2 ones among your base dice, which
Okay,
would
then
cause
I'm not.
fatigue if you push.
I am not gonna push.
Okay.
He's in a tree.
He is in a tree.
I'd like to use 1 success for. Well, obviously, I hit with the 1. I like to use the other success to make it fall.
Knock it out of the tree. Okay.
Yeah. Won't you get some of this?
And so, I'm sorry, and the base damage on the imp rifle is 3, if I remember.
Oh,
right?
is 3? Okay. Click on it.
I think so.
Yep, I'm trying to find out. It's how the system is. Plus 3.
It's ripping us apart.
And okay, plus 3 to shoot and weapon damage 3.
Okay, that's what thank you. All right, you force it to the ground. The servo legs that seem to be holding it to the branch definitely the target of the imp rifle. They twitch, they release their whatever it is that is holding them to the branch, and this sentinel falls. There is a large clatter as it manages to right itself barely at the end, lands, and those legs are still not working, and it falls over again.
I love it.
It's still prone, but it does.
Yeah, dude. Fuck him up.
I don't know if it's a good thing. It feels like a good thing.
Oof. Okay. I gotta remember
Everything
how falling damage
works out.
Where is my conflict section? There it is. That brings us to Herb. You are on the ground. You do have a maneuver. If there's anything you want to take out, take cover, so on and so forth.
Um, let's see. It has me. It still has me hooked. All I have is a maneuver. Use I can take cover. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just take cover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take cover just down here.
Tucking yourself into the bank of the bit of trail you're on.
Yeah.
Hewlett.
Um, and I attempt to heal Herb of the fatigue damage.
You absolutely can.
Going to be the
Oh, thanks, bro.
don't thank me yet.
I
Hashtag
think the effort.
never punished. You
I
said
said never
hopefully.
punished.
Hashtag
Oh, dude, you got
very
fucking
punished.
punished. Dude, they fucking spanked you. I'm not even gonna lie.
Ooh, I mean, are you in for a dime?
Dude, you think you got $1 in you?
You think you got $1 in the pockets?
Chip, can you win this thing?
I mean, as long as it doesn't run away with him. Maybe.
Fuck it, let's see what happens.
Dude, don't let them solo us, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm super worried about him reeling Herb in and then running off.
Yeah.
So having Herb at least functional would be huge. So let's see what happens. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, you found $2 in your ass pocket.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Herb, you recover 2 agility. You are no longer broken. Maneuver
dude.
for Hugh.
Take cover.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't
And
think it
actually,
qualifies as a maneuver.
right, probably after the way this goes, my take cover is like making myself as small as possible behind Herb.
Oh,
All right.
dude.
What that means is that you do get a chance to resist this thing drawing you in. It is going to spend to escape. Caught in the wires. It does have to spend its maneuver to stand because it did get knocked prone. You all are at short range, which actually should have been 1 less skill die, but I don't think that made any difference because of the range. That didn't make any difference, but I do need to remember that for my own abilities. It can't shoot somebody else right now because it has somebody caught in the taser harpoon. It can.
It can give up.
It actually cannot do that.
It
That
can
is not a thing
tase
that it can do.
you. It can tase you.
I feel like you haven't given that thought.
Okay, I actually think it is going to, instead of trying to reel you in, it is going to get closer. It is at short range. It will use its special legs to spend a maneuver to go from short all the way into arm's length. And it is going for the person that just fucked it up real good. It cannot attack this turn. Yeah. but it is clearly it has its harpoon. You all can hear the motor like pulling in the cable as it leaps towards Chip, keeping Herb on as short of a leash as possible. There is never any slack on that line. It kind of sucks, Herb. It kind of sucks because this is just pulling at your flesh as it lands, and you up close, Chip, can see the multiple little camera lenses. A few of them swivel on a track to stay keeping a look on, keeping an eye, not an eye, but keeping some view on Hugh and Herb. But the others, all you can see them kind of narrow and focus, and you can hear the sound of the lenses adjusting now that the distance between the two of you is much closer. The crackle of electricity between the two ends of the grapple claw as it is looking forward to bringing that down on you. But it did have to get up first, so that knocking it prone saved you a world of hurt.
Trying to hit me, you hit me.
Chip, it is your turn.
Okay. I have a penalty to shoot in close range, right?
That is correct. It is a -3 penalty.
-3 penalty.
When has that ever mattered to a sniper?
Yeah. I think I use a maneuver to aim, right, to offset it, right? And don't you guys think that's the smart thing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Brings it down to a -2 penalty, so 2 less skill dice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tough. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just still gonna shoot. I'll use a maneuver to aim.
Okay.
And then to shoot, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 less skill dice, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2.
Just remember the
3.
dice builder does not work right now, so you
Yeah,
do it individually,
yeah.
or however you want to do it, or build the action. Okay,
Okay.
1 on the base dice.
1 on the base dice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're looking good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we take this, and guess what? I'm an assassin. It takes damage because I'm shooting it this close. It gets 1 extra point of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, assassina.
Good.
So the first success therefore does 4
Is that
damage.
extra point of
You have
damage from the
two-
stink coming off a Chip?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
You have 2 stunts. Right now you're doing 4 damage, and you have 2 stunts.
Yeah. I can't make it drop its harpoon thing because it's like literally a part of it.
You can force it back. You can knock it prone. You can do more damage. You can.
Could force it back. Could knock it prone. It's all damage, Ted. I asked 100 people on the street, and they said all damage.
All damage.
Amazing.
Yeah. Assassina.
Really thought by closing this would really impact your ability to shoot it, but it turns out not so much.
Not when you're not punished.
6 for this.
I think if it lives, I think there will be some punishment.
Well,
Yeah, but like that's if it lives. But like
That's
you're
if
so
it lives.
cool and it's gonna die. But like if it blows up, that's punishment. But like this is like a cool punishment.
It'll be a real cool punishment for everyone.
Okay, so that is a grand total of 3, 4, 5, 6 more damage with your ability, which is actually just enough.
Yay, explosions for everyone.
Your goddamn assassin ability, just enough.
You see that?
It is
Believe.
It is looming over you as you sort of draw a bead on it. Absolutely just unflinching in the face of this thing and squeeze the trigger. There is the hum, there is that sound of the EMP rifle going off. But as always, there is no visible shot. The thing looms above you. There is a high-pitched whine building in it. Its arm raised to bring its grab stick down on you just drops limply. And then there is just the roar of an explosion. Huh. 3 points of damage to each of you. You do get armor against this. I really thought with an explosion power of 15 that it would do more than 3, but hey, you know what? Oof. Herb, you take 3 points. This is physical damage, so not agility damage. Your armor is reduced by 2.
Okay.
We'll take 2 points of damage, and Hugh. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You two took cover.
I did.
Go ahead and roll 4 gear dice for the cover. Yeah.
And Ted, would you classify this action the enemy is doing as a fight or shoot?
I would not. This is not an
Okay. Dang.
Okay, so the cover does not help Herb. Hugh, it does protect you from 1. You are still taking 2 more. You do get your armor against that.
Okay, I'm just putting it up. Oh, no. Okay. 4.
2.
So you take 1 point of damage. Your actual armor is reduced by 1 as well.
Right.
The explosions on the cover don't matter. I mean, technically, they matter because they just reduce the value of your cover, but your ears are ringing. There is a follow-up to this. Everybody will also suffer 1 point of rot. Those of you with rot armor from the energy of this explosion. Those of you with rot armor can roll the rot armor to prevent getting this point of rot.
Me. Come on, big rot, big rot. God, yes, son of a.
Yeah, let me. You have a rot suit.
Okay. Hugh, you suffer no rot.
Mhm.
Chip and Herb, you suffer 1 point of rot, and I will need you to roll base dice equal to whatever your total rot is. Bartok, you are fine. Herb, you're fine. Nobody takes any damage from the rot. The energy of this explosion leaves you feeling not great. Not great. There is still a ringing in your ears, although this is not a true explosion. Like, it's not, you have seen the work of that sort of explosive with the rabbit tribe and one hop kills. This is a very different thing. The plants around you are wilted and desiccated, but they are not burned. The ground is not charred. The trees, there's no concussive force to this explosive energy. Like, the trees are not broken. Nothing is moved. It just it burns in a way that fire would not normally. It is, however, pretty loud, and your ears are ringing. Herb, you still have a harpoon in your side. you can take the time to draw that out. It doesn't do any damage. It's just it hurts. It hurts. It rips a
Yeah.
little because it's barbed.
Yeah. I just got like fully punched in the mouth within these last 2 rounds. I think I take it in total 7 points of damage.
Good God.
What? How?
I
Well,
think-
the first damage was fatigue. It was agility damage.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
like
You said
this-
damage. I thought you meant physical damage. I was like, no, I didn't. You're not going down from this.
Yeah. Well, in total.
Yeah. It's almost like someone has a reputation as a very dangerous assailant.
Huh. I wonder how that happened.
Weird.
Mhm. Fuck. What?
Is everyone okay? Oh,
No.
I've been better.
the
Hey,
hell was that thing?
Let's see if we can't get this out of you, Herb. And I'll start working on trying to free him from the grapple, the harpoon, I should say.
Or rip this shit out of me.
Yeah, then I'll just get out of the way as I start futzing with it.
You no roll required. You can with the creature dead. You can just like I said. It does not feel good. It is a barbed harpoon in your.
I do like the image of Hewlett like approaching Herb gingerly and trying to like ascertain like, okay, what's the best way to do this? And while doing that, like Herb just rips it out of his side. Like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, dude. Fucking face. Have y'all seen the gif of Kurt Angle wide-eyed?
Nice.
Oh my god, exactly how he looks as he rips that shit out of him.
Mhm. That thing was crazy. That's why I saw in the trees.
Dude, fuck that thing. Oh my god, we gotta keep an eye out.
Oh,
I've never known that that's Kurt Angle in that gif. Like,
Yeah. Kurt Angle. He's just older.
I don't know how he missed that. I mean, it's like a huge.
I don't know either. They're just getting better at hiding.
Well, let's get out of here before any of those drones show up.
Oh, that sounds like a
Please.
great idea.
if someone will make me that no nature check, just for time required to find a hole in the fence.
I can assist you.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. And the assist is an additional skill die, correct?
Correct.
Actually,
Holy.
all right. Yeah, somebody wants to get to safety immediately.
Wow.
Your hashtag dude.
Yeah, you flip through a hole in the fence. Basically, a spot where one of the ski lift poles at some point has fallen over in times past, and they have not pulled it out of the tree branches yet. So it is easy enough to climb the pole and just go right over the fence. Now, you are in the cat habitat. The sun is not quite setting, although it is definitely getting on to early evening. The clouds are softening. The light is not quite as intense, and you can tell the sun will go down within the hour or so. Grimalkin's house, is not far from, not, it's a couple hundred yards off the main road that leads into the ski cabins, leads to the main cat outpost. I need to see a sheet again. Let me see your skill sheet. I guess it would still be either no nature or scout to find Grimalkin. Just trying to retrace your steps to Grimalkin, shouting for Grimalkin, looking for, what's the general vibe of the search?
I think given the ambush we just survived, I'd hate to just start screaming things out. I think I'll try and I would try and find some tracks or something I can follow to try and locate Grimalkin.
Yeah, that will be a scout roll. The two of you can assist, even regardless of having the skill or not.
Okay.
As you are hunting around for Grimalkin.
Yeah, sure.
So that's 2 skill dice.
Correct. Is going on in Cat Town this time. Oh, sorry, I completely missed the roll.
Yeah, no worries.
Saying, you do have the opportunity to push, because I think there are a couple stunts for this check if you'd like. It's up to you. You don't have to. With one, you will find Grimalkin's cabin.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna let it ride.
Okay.
No, bro.
Gosh, I need a movable version of the scale. Okay. It is about 30 or so minutes before you begin to see enough landmarks, enough commonly remembered features to realize that you are drawing close to Grimalkin's cabin. I say cabin, trailer. And sure enough, nestled in the branches and the ivy and the scrub, hidden from the main road, you see the dilapidated old trailer that Grimalkin makes use of for a home. It is not until you are, making the approach that you realize, sure enough, there are in fact tread marks in the ground all around this cabin. And now that you can see them, now that you are close, there are a number of signs of a fight. Bits of the trailer are scorched. The ground is charred in places. You can see the melted plastic remains of parts of a drone. The cabin itself does appear to be a little damaged. Given the scope of the damage outside the cabin, it's actually seems to be relatively okay. But whether it was recently, whether it was no more than the past couple days, like maybe really only maybe 36 hours ago, the Watchers were definitely here.
Okay. Okay. I want to go into the trailer.
Okay.
I got the EMP gun out. I'm standing outside the trailer. I got it like ready. I'm just like kind of pacing, kind of aiming it out. Look, I'm ready.
You walk into the trailer, Herb. The inside is much the kind of organized chaos that you remember it to be. There's not a lot of stuff in here, but what is in here is spread out kind of all over the place. Go ahead and make a scout roll.
We scouting. I'm a push.
Never punished.
Hell yeah.
Never push, baby.
With 2 successes, as you are looking around the cabin here, what really catches you is not so much what you do see, but rather what you don't. For one, there's no blood anywhere. So Grimalkin was never shot. He was never injured. You also don't see his weapon, his crossbow. Surely if he had been captured by the Watchers, they wouldn't have brought that with him. Like, they wouldn't have let him take that. Also, like I said, this kind of organized chaos is still, it looks very much like what you kind of remember from when you were here, what, a couple months ago, maybe? There's no track marks. There's no damage here inside the cabin. Whatever fight took place never made it in the door.
The
There
fight
is
was really only outside. Okay.
and there is no sign that Grimalkin was injured here. Even looking around outside the cabin with 2 successes, even looking around outside, you realize you're seeing tread marks, but there's no sign that anything was dragged away. There's no blood outside. There's plenty of melted plastic and bits of oil.
I would like to spend a feral point to activate my hunter's instincts so that I can follow Grimalkin's track and follow his scent even if several days have passed.
Okay, you spend 1 feral point to choose your prey. It must be within line. It must be within sight or have left a track for you to follow. You can follow the scent of your prey even when several days have passed. You know what? With 2 successes on that scout roll, absolutely. You can find, they're very shallow, but there are a couple paw prints. You get the scent of wood char, of,
Fantastic.
Hickory.
Let's see if I'm
Grimalkin
able...
officially smells like hickory.
Nice.
He's smoking meats.
He smokes the meats.
You guys are bad.
Let me deduct that
Ooh,
feral point and just a
between
base
the
die to see
Yeah,
if...
just the 1 base die.
Is that a ketchup base sauce?
Oh boy.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Ooh.
Your animal side takes over. You lose focus on what you're doing. Instead, you express typical animal behavior. D6 minutes later. It's real embarrassing. Y'all are watching as you, for the next 6 minutes.
Just digs a hole.
I was gonna say finds a tree, goes up, and you all are thinking that Hugh is on the trail. You know, you're following him. Hugh's sniffing the ground. You're like, what is it, Hugh? What is it, Hugh? Hugh climbs the tree, goes onto a branch, and just hangs.
Yeah, love it. Just hanging out, literally.
What do you think he's doing up?
What his people do, I guess.
I've got that.
Hey,
As I'm holding my side with the harpoon at Pierce earlier.
Guys.
yo, get down. We're trying to do something.
After 6 minutes go by, I sort of shake my head, blink my eyes a couple times, look around, drop down. I just needed to get a better vantage point. I was concentrating.
Oh, that makes sense. What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure he went this way. And I don't know if I need to
Okay.
make more scout rolls or if it just
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
think
the feral effect doesn't interfere in the actual effect of the power.
Gotcha.
You can still.
Yeah, I just wasn't
While
clear
we're
if the power
following-
was like, oh, you can follow the scent, as in you succeed in following the scent, or you can follow the scent, as in you can make scout rolls if you want. You're allowed to do that.
If there was some sort of like pressing time limit or some sort of immediate danger, I might make you make rolls, but
Gotcha.
The conflict here is clearly sometime in the past, and with your animal power, you can trail Grimalkin's scent to a spot deeper to the west, deeper into the woods. You can trail him to what looks like a little bolt hole, like not a den by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a comfortable place to stay. This is essentially like the feline version of a panic room.
Gotcha.
And as you are following the scent, moving deeper into this forest, the small kind of what looks like really just fallen pine branches. You are fortunate that you know pretty much by scent exactly where you're going. As you get closer, you can see it begin to shift and the end of a crossbow sticking out. There is a moment, a brief tense moment, and then a familiar, disheveled, snow-covered, dirty feline head peeks out of this little bolt hole. Grimalkin stares for a moment, looks around, looks at the three of you in various states of disrepair is not the right word, but looks especially over at you, Chip, and says, "Oh, geez, man, you look like shit. Yo, you okay?"
Me? I never felt better.
Herb, you're looking pretty bad too, my friend. What's What's been happening? You look like you had a day like mine.
On the way to come get you, I've been shot with a harpoon and exploded by a fucking watcher.
Oh shit. I was
Yeah,
trying to go home and,
uh,
and a bunch of watchers they had surrounded my place. I was lucky enough to spot them. I torched a couple of them, but I had to get the hell out of there. There's this one that had like really weird legs. Nah, I didn't want no part of that. It started screeching.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. It's getting Grimoka. We really need your help. We're just their final fight coming soon.
Yeah, okay. What do you need? Maybe we and he fully pulls himself out of this little bolt hole. And I mean little, like just big enough for him to get in to hide. This is uncomfortable.
Hey, man, you
Uh,
know what? I feel.
don't suppose you got a camp somewhere? Maybe some food?
Fool we got. Camp was
Yeah,
hoping to use your place.
You know, I haven't been back there. They ever leave? It does. You know, it doesn't matter. They know where it is now. I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to move it again.
yeah. I think we should probably find a place to hide out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay? Look like you had someone down at your place.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
not just here. They raided. They didn't go to the cabins, but they raided a lot of the smaller outlying settlements. The Watchers did. I mean, we've had those flying drones and those new sentinels. Those things are bad news. Real bad.
What news sandal?
Like I said, it had some weird legs instead of the wheels that they usually got.
Oh yeah. There's like a grasshopper thing going on.
Sure, yeah, those things.
You know, grasshopper ain't bad. You know, yeah, it tastes pretty good, but I don't think that one tastes good at all.
Within the hour or so, the sunlight is truly beginning to fade at this point. But you all can find a spot to make a little camp, get some shelter from both the elements and from overhead drones. And Grimalkin settles the crossbow, takes off the green army jacket that he normally wears. You can see that he's nursing some new, fairly fresh wounds. He's got bandages in a couple places, um, are a little singed, but still very easily gets a fire going. Just pulls up some stumps, logs, rocks, places for people to sit down. And just, yeah, like I said, they hit some of the outlying settlements here. Didn't go near the cabins. So Nightclaw, she had a lot of people just head for the cabins, basically pulling everybody in to one safe
Yeah.
space, make it easier to watch and protect everybody. But you all know me. I don't really like that place very much. I don't know why they decided to hit my trailer, but well, they did. Saw them when I was coming back. Did manage to get away at least. What is it you need me for? Not that I'm not happy to help, mind you. But I mean, it is so. Let me tell you, it is good to see the three of you again. I was a little a little worried after everything that went down up at the cabin.
Oh, I mean, that ain't even the craziest thing that's going on. Look, we got a lot to tell you. Okay, we'll catch you all up, but the biggest thing is, we just need you to be yourself, to be you. We got some people that need help moving through a real cold place. You saved our bus, with your fire and all that. Just hoping you could do the same. When you get them out, maybe you could stick it to the watchers with them. We got a whole plan, all right? We'll tell you about it. We tell them the plan. And catch him up on all the events.
He listens with rapt attention and throws in the occasional comment like, it's like, no shit, the watchers really turned on the dog on the dog lodge. Damn. That's, I mean, couldn't have happened to like worse, better people. You know, dog's been living the life of luxury. It's nice to. I mean, it's not nice that they're feeling what the rest of us felt, but man. And then, and they're burning out the rabbits. That's wild. I did see the snowstorm. Oh, when I saw it last, it was hanging over. Well, actually, Chip, it was hanging over your home. But yeah, I could see it's moved on. I sorry for the reptiles. I haven't had any dealings with them at all. So nobody deserves that. If you will make a dominate roll, because again, there's just the one social skill. And because it is you, I was going to say because it is you, and Grimalkin has a very positive opinion of you. It is going to be 2 extra skill dice, but also, what is your rank?
Oh, my rank is 7.
Okay, his is 2, so that is 5 extra skill dice. So a grand total of 7 skill dice, please.
Oh, whoops. Okay, that's 2, and then 2, 3, 5. Let's hope. Okay. I'll push this roll.
Okay.
One,
so that
two,
is 2 base
4,
dice
5,
and 7 skill dice.
7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the 1 success.
I mean, I do owe the watchers for my trailer. And, I mean, all I gotta do is escort them down to the bridge.
Yeah. Maybe, help them blow it up.
I mean, I do like seeing things blow up occasionally.
Okay. See, now we're talking.
Yeah, okay, because it's you, Chip. Because it's you, Chip. Well, I mean, because it's all 3 of you. But especially Chip.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's so
have you
fun.
you he turns to speak to you, Herb. You been back to the cabins? I'm just saying Nightclaw is sort of at the end of her rope right now with everything going on. I mean, now if you're trying to get her on board, maybe now's the time. But
Yeah.
you didn't hear that from me, and if you go there, I'm not going with you. So
You're not. You're not go. You don't wanna.
he kind of said, like,
Come on,
he shrugs his
dude.
shoulders, his ears kind of fold back.
Dude, come on, dude.
Look, I know you've been trying to make them do better about accepting me, and they have. Like, I've gone to trade a few times, but uh it's just kind of he like reaches up to one of his whiskers that has burst into flames and just kind of snuffs it out with two fingers. It's still a little weird.
Okay. All right. I get that. All right. But we're gonna leave. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna go talk, and then like you come with us to the new hideout. Like like come on, man, come to the main base. We can't have you out here. Like if they get you, like that's a huge part of our plan. Fucked.
Okay, but we're not staying long. At least I'm not staying long.
Hey, that's fine with me. I don't have to stay long.
I got to be honest. Everything going on, it's I mean, things are getting crazy. I think more and more your plan's the only one that's going to get us out of here. So yeah, I guess. I guess.
Come on. Oh my goodness.
It is.
My body still hurts.
I was going to say it is early in the evening, but it is. It's not like pitch black. Camp here. Head to the cabins in the morning, or are you going to push through the evening?
See, we rest. We're all injured.
Yeah,
You resting now?
maybe not a bad idea to find a place to call it a night.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's get some rest now.
You rested. Okay, so we are here. I'm trying to get back into taking notes on what's going on.
So it is. We're like very close to camp, right?
Yeah, I mean it would be a little slower in the dark, but you could probably be there within an hour or so.
Yeah, I think maybe we just get the cat rest up there.
Okay, yeah, you want to roll the dice, and I mean, an hour's not bad.
An hour's not bad.
An hour is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
After the night, yeah, let's get some power.
Plus,
Get through the night.
you know what they got in Cat Town?
What? What is it? What they got?
Glue.
Yep. I knew it.
A little bit of the old Elmer surprise.
A little bit of the old glue.
A little bit of the old Elmer special.
All right.
If I can have you all make scout rolls.
The Scouter.
2 for Hugh, 1 for Chip.
None for him.
As the hour is relatively uneventful. You are maybe 10 minutes out, and the cabins, I should say, are beginning to come into view. Hugh, you notice before Chip, before Herb, there have been some changes to the area surrounding the cat cabins. And as you are making that last cross, you can see that the large tree in the middle of the cabins that was serving originally, like there's a crow's nest up in the top. Most, if not all, of its lower branches are gone. They have been broken or in some places burned off. You are also used to a pair of cats sitting in one of the chairs up in the ski lift that sits just outside the cabin proper, and that ski lift chair that they would perch in is the wire has been cut, and that seat, chair, ski lift thing rests in the snow on the ground. You all know full well, Herb, you especially, there are a variety of traps that are set up around the entrance, not just the entrance, but in the cleared ground around the ski cabins. Herb, you are a hair's breadth from stepping in a trap where there was no trap before, when Hugh just in time manages to catch you and pull you back. A bit more sophisticated than some of the traps that you are more familiar with. Clearly designed to not gum up, but to tangle in and catch the tracks that the sentinels typically use. And as you maneuver and navigate the last maybe 10 yards or so to the gate, you can see the gates themselves, they're not swung all the way shut, but they are definitely where before they would be kind of wide open. Now they have been positioned sort of opened outwards so that they make a difficult funnel for anyone trying to get into the cabins. There are a couple of cats, one a tortoiseshell, like house cat style, the other clearly some sort of mountain lion or puma, armed with crossbows, and each one with a small satchel of bolts, whereas before the guards have always kind of just favored melee weapons. They do raise their weapons as you approach, then notice you, Chip, and see I'm sorry, not Chip. They notice you, Herb. Then they see Chip and Hugh, and there is a moment's hesitation before they tentatively lower their weapons a bit, not all the way down, and just call out, Cassius, is that you? What?
It's me.
Oh, what's brought you back here? Is that Grimalkin? Uh, hey, Herb. Hey, Hugh. Hey, Chip. Welcome back.
Hey,
What's going
good to
on?
see you.
You know these guys?
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
No, no. But it is good to see them.
We've been having some problems with watchers. Had a number of raids around, so everybody's a little bit on edge. Please, I'm sorry. We're being come in.
Yeah. Thanks.
They step back.
We were.
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna tell them like what happened on the way to see Grimalk and how we were attacked.
We've had a couple of those things come. Well, we had one of those things come here, but it didn't really join in the fight. It was here with a couple other regular sentinels, and then it sort of took off. We've had to recall a lot of the settlements. Things are real packed in there. And sure enough, as you cross into the cabins proper, I have one here for the cabin village. There are a lot more makeshift dens and small tents than you are accustomed to seeing here in the cabin village.
Okay.
Just tons more people than you are used to. It's
Ooh,
not
fucking crap.
it's not like, nut to butt. It's not like that crowded, but it is visibly a lot more people. Like, not a lot more. It is visibly more people.
Happy I got my investment early.
The two guards can direct you to Nightclaw.
Yeah.
Nightclaw, right? Who they indicate is in the usual, the usual kind of front left cabin where where both the infirmary and most of the sort of bigwigs would be, not just Nightclaw, who's the leader of the cats, but also they indicate that the leaders of some of the outer settlements are there discussing with Nightclaw following some of these raids. It is easy enough to push the door open, and you can hear, even before you actually get the door all the way open, you can hear raised voices and shouting. And as you push the door open, you can see that Nightclaw is in a heated discussion with a pair of cats. They are all they were clearly seated around a table at one point. One of the three individuals, who is clearly one of the oldest of the cats around, and an older kind of calico. That's the word I'm looking for. Is still seated, but Nightclaw is across from a bobcat who is whose ears are back. The tail is like sticking out and puffed up. Like, there are claw marks in the table, and somehow they still seem less worked up, less terrifying than Nightclaw, who is practically snarling at this individual, and as you walk in, is finishing off finishing off the words along the lines of, "I have to protect all of this entire tribe. I'm sorry for what," and then you swing the door open, and she cuts off mid-word, turns her head with a hiss as the door comes open, realizes who you are, and just kind of softens immediately. There's a look of both relief in that you all are here, and also that it is you coming through the door. Like, hey, glad you're alive. Hey, also glad that you're here right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, definitely a kind of a new look from Nightclaw. And go ahead, sorry.
Let's go, Nightclaw.
She takes a huge sigh. Cassius, this is Augustus 86. He's the leader of the largest settlement outside of the cabin village. They just got hit by watchers pretty hard. They I don't know why they've raided us now, but they took a few people, and I was explaining to him that as much as I feel for them, I cannot send our people into the Forbidden Zone trying to recover anyone, especially people who were taken 2-3 days ago. The other cat does not say anything, but is currently kind of staring daggers. Looks at you, doesn't change his expression at all. Looks at all of you.
I think we have something that he may be interested in. We're gonna be. Who else is in the room with us right now? Like,
There are a couple other cats. There are a number of cats who are occupying the infirmary beds, and a handful of healers who are doing their best to tend to them. Beyond that, there are Nightclaw's guards, and then there are these two tribal. There's a handful of others, but nobody of importance. Nobody on the level of Nightclaw or the other settlement leaders.
I think I'm going to, for the sake of secrecy, to whisper this to her. Basically, the plan, and so yeah, we're gonna need some big help coming real soon.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it is a lot that we are asking for, but this is the final move.
Mm, You really think you really think there's a chance if this what did you call it? This cider? You really think you
Yeah.
have a chance of getting to it?
Putting my life on it.
Hmm, I don't. You can see that she is conflicted, that she is torn, and she thinks for a minute. We've ever since the assault on the lodge, we've been okay. By which I only mean we haven't suffered nearly as bad as the other tribes. I mean, we saw the storms over Rat Castle, and we saw, or we felt the earthquake that hit the lodge, and we've been fortunate enough to avoid all that. But if we do this and it doesn't work, we're gonna get hit, aren't we? I mean, I know they're hitting us, but we're gonna get earthquake, ice storm, or that kind of hit, aren't we? It's not a.
I think
You get the sense the question is more a. It's more of a request for confirmation than it is like a rhetorical or even actual question. Like you sense that she knows this answer, but just wants to hear it.
I, I think her lets it hang in the air, knowing that they both know the answer is yes, and then eventually comes up with yes, yes. If everything was to fail, yes.
I'm not trying to stick my head in the. I mean, I couldn't stick my head in the sand. And Augustus, look, I get it. I understand. I mean, I don't get it, but I know what. I know where you're coming from. Whole family taken in that raid. The ones that they didn't. Well, the ones that you didn't have to bury.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to stick my head in the sand, but I'm. As I was explaining to Augusta, I have to consider the whole tribe, not just saving ones that were taken. I know what you're gonna say. The only way I've heard your arguments. I've listened. The only way to save the whole tribe is to get out from under the watchers. Yeah, I know. I know. It's it is feeling a little more and more like that plan is kind of looks eastwards towards the rats, kind of falling apart. You've got this plan now. I'm not saying it's a bad plan, but you know what you're asking of us, right? I mean, marching into the forbidden zones. That's exactly what I was just trying to explain to Augustus we can't do right now.
Oh, I mean, look, not to beat around the bush or nothing, but they killing everyone. So like, you want to die on your feet, or you want to die here in the dirt? We're fighting for freedom, for everyone, for the whole valley, forever.
Yeah, I guess I was just kind of hoping there was a way without fighting. We've been fighting the watches, fighting the rats. Ugh.
If there
And-
was another way, I mean, I'm open for it, but
no, I don't even pretend that I have one. I see you got
Soldiers.
Good.
We're soldiers. It's what we do.
or the other of you could make a dominate roll assisted by the other.
I'm a back herb.
I'll do.
Okay. What is your rank?
Let me see here. 8.
Okay, Nightclaw is rank 10, so that would be a -2 modifier, except for a couple factors. Number one, like, you all have helped the cat tribe immensely before, so, and she is sort of inclined to what you're asking for, just enough to offset that penalty. So a straight roll, if you would.
Steve.
I would say she has more people on her side, but that is sort of offset by the members of her own tribe who are standing here demanding action.
We're gonna push one more time. Tenacious, baby. And we're broke. We're not actually broken, but close. We just got one.
Your stat block. Come
Let
on.
me get my Pharaoh points.
Yep, make sure you're getting those. Okay. Nightclaw just sort of sighs weird. Look. I'll let you do the talking around town. Trying to convince folks to take up. She thinks real hard for a moment. Just let them know I said we're looking for volunteers. Your plan, this plan to take him, to get some reptiles, to blow up a bridge so you can go into the Forbidden Zone while everyone else goes to the other Forbidden Zone. It's going to be a hard sell, but
Yeah.
I'll back you much as I can. I mean, you have my blessing anyway, but It's better that you're asking than me. Let anyone who wants to make that choice make that choice.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
The large cat Augusta, who is visibly relaxed his stance, like his ears have, they're standing up on his head instead of laying flat, and his tail has come down and is unpuffed, and claws have retreated back into his hands. Just raises his hand. Yeah, I'm in. I don't know. Just while you're down there, before you while you're down there, maybe you find everyone that's been taken. Not just here, but everyone. Maybe you can get them out.
I'll try.
He just gives you a nod, looks at Nightclaw, and excuse me. And then, assuming you all let him walk past you, is going to leave the building.
Yeah.
Without needing
Yeah.
to turn it into a thing, you all can kind of recruit at the cat habitat. There are a reasonable number of volunteers. You do have, if I remember correctly, at least one active cell here.
Yeah.
Yep. All of whom are individuals you've never really met directly, but who are nonetheless no longer quite so concerned and are willing to introduce themselves. There is, I mean, the insurgency here is still only in the 30s, so there are a number of cats who just give you the cold shoulder and turn away, or in a couple cases, just close the door to their dens in your face. And Nightclaw eventually comments along the lines of, "Yeah, this is the problem we've had. There are just too many who feel that it's best to not get involved in anything outside of this habitat." So, but you can spend a little bit of time speaking to members of the cat tribe and selling your plan. And, it may not be the whole tribe, but there are at least some of them who are on board with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I spend a good amount of time just walking around town, just trying to get new recruits in. Uh,
Yeah. And after an hour or so, and the sun is well and truly down and into the night, the crowds do begin to calm as folks are retreating into dens and tents and makeshift camps to get some rest. A space can be cleared for you all, unless there's anything anyone wants to do before resting.
Let's see.
I'd like to go catch up with my glue girl. I don't I don't need to have like a scene with her or anything, but just like I'll catch her up on like what's been going on. Um and yeah. Yeah, that's where I'll hunker down. If she's cool with it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to
Yeah.
impose.
No, absolutely. She is excited that you are back. And did you find? She is basically asking if you found the one that she described to you. This, you know, God, it was a while ago. I don't remember what the actual description was. But the one eye in shadow, that sort of thing. I think that was actually what it exactly was the one eye in shadow.
I don't know that I found the one eye in shadow. Uh yeah, look, you know what? Maybe if I do a little glue, I could remember. I attempt to remember the one eye in shadow, but I don't think I have.
Yeah, nobody springs to mind that
Yeah.
you would have met.
I think maybe more glue, and then I can remember.
How much glue can I bum off of this also glue addicted lady? Mm.
But yeah, you are welcome to stay there. She will provide you with some glue for the evening. Happy to hit her own stash.
Yeah. I let her know everything that's going on. I let her know that, look, when I leave here, might be the last time we ever see each other. So we shall get real fucked up.
And you do. Lots of glue. It is hot and stuffy. There is a disco ball, and
She breaks out the rubber cement for this.
Rubber cement is so fucking crazy. What? I'm probably gonna go talk to Nightclaw myself.
yeah, you can find her back in the main cabin, sort of very wearily sitting in a chair, looking over basically just a stack of papers.
Gonna go over to her, find myself a seat. Not really giving a fuck where. I'm gonna ask her, "How you holding up, boss?"
Eh, I mean, at least the war with the rats is over, right? That's over, right? I haven't heard of any
Yeah.
settlements out to the east that have been getting hit.
Mm,
At least not for a
uh,
little while, anyway. I mean, the occasional thing here and there, but I'm never sure if that's actually the rats or if that's just
yeah. Little
guys.
scraps. Expect shit like that to happen regardless. I don't think it's nothing to really worry about. Um,
Where's your sister? Where's Adia?
uh,
She left with you guys.
yeah. She's where she needs to be. You understand where I'm coming from, right? She's safe. She's all right. I wanted to come and say I appreciate you for backing all of these big decisions that I came to you with. Uh, it's been really helpful.
I mean, welcome, I guess. Look, to be fully honest with you, I still don't like getting mixed up in with the other tribes, but I can see that for this we need to. But once it's over, do we really see the tribes all still working together, sticking together, sticking close? Or you think everybody's just going to go back to what they were doing? I mean, there's plenty of places the resistance still isn't even popular. Hell, even here, they're not that popular.
You know, um, you know me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the smartest kitten in the litter, right? But I think the part that matters is the ability to choose. I think that's the part that matters. I always felt like something was wrong, but until recently, I think I got to here where I think it's the option to do whatever we want instead of whatever the watchers let us do.
I guess it's just
Yeah.
everybody talks about the Watchers, you know, not letting them or letting them or making decisions. I feel like the last couple years we had more problems with the rats than we did with the Watchers, and I don't think anybody's talking about throwing them out. So it's just been a little flat, with me. The resistance thinking things are going to change when, I mean, really until you and your friends. Well, you know what? We got you and your friends now. I'm not going to dwell too much on what was.
Yeah, yeah. You know you got me. Uh, Not to sour a moment, right? But we might die soon, and I know you want me. I know you want me bad.
Ain't no way.
The old we're going off to battle ploy.
This could be our last night on Earth.
Yeah. Classic.
Man.
Dropping it. Dropping.
I feel like that's the perfect fade to black moment, and you can decide how you think that goes for you.
Yeah, we all can decide.
We all can decide. Very well played, Ted.
Green wipe over to Hugh. What's Hugh doing?
Wait, if are waves crashing during this transmission? Because that means something.
I imagine Hugh was like, "Well, I only know one place to stay. I guess I'll go find Herb's den." Gets there, sock on the doorknob.
Oh, bother. Yeah, I think Q would ask his compatriots if they have any gear that needs to be repaired. And I'm gonna hunker down and do that. It's my way of trying to help out the team, hopefully repair some of this doubt that I got going on.
I believe I do. I believe scrap shields are supposed to be armor 2.
Correct.
1.
Okay.
I have
think-
my armor that's been fucked.
I was gonna say, I think Chip's armor is at like, or not Chip. Herb's armor is at like 3 of 6.
I just
I
have the
remember
shield that's
correctly.
I would also invite you for glue.
Maybe if these repairs go well, I'll treat myself to just a little. But I got to work on this first.
Okay.
Okay. So the rolls I'm gonna make are comprehend rolls for Chip Scrap Shield, then a comprehend roll for Herb's armor, and then a comprehend roll for my shark jacket armor. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, you said scrap shield first.
Yeah, Scrap Shield first.
Okay.
Yeah, Scrap Shield first. So here's that roll.
Huge,
Scrap shield is fixed.
Yeah, hell yeah.
sir.
Herb's armor is next.
Feel like I wish that 3 had been
Yeah.
for Herb's armor.
Yeah.
Oh man, if it was reversed.
I am going to push this. Yeah, I will try and tenacious.
Okay. Hey, that was a good push.
Okay.
You know, those were. Thank you.
May wits down by 1. And 1 for my shark jacket. All right,
Look at that.
Beans. Excellent. Also, while I'm messing around in here, the red dot sight that I got for this laser pistol.
Yeah.
What is the bonus that it provides?
+1 to shoot. An
Plus-
extra +1 skill die.
+1 skill. Okay, +1
Or, I'm sorry, is
skill
it
die.
skill or gear?
That's yeah. Excellent.
I feel like it'd have to be gear, right? I mean, does it say it on the thing?
Not that, not that. Where'd it go? Red dot sight. I'm sorry. It is. You are correct. It is gear bonus of +1 to shoot.
Okay. Let me see if this actually making an edit to the actual action. I think this should have correct. It should have 3 gear.
That looks like 4 gear
That
die.
does look. All right. Let me.
Isn't the revolver? Oh no, not revolver. Laser pistol. Isn't it? Is it 3 gear or 2 gear?
Oh
to
no,
start?
I did do it right. Because it's the laser pistol is 3 gear die, so I added the 4th one
Yeah.
correctly.
Makes
Yeah, so
sense.
that's right. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. After having finished repairs, I will um I will not be going for glue. Um uh, Instead, I will dig myself um a small little trench that I can crawl into and just sort of peer out of to keep an eye on what's going on. Feeling nice and cozy and protected in my little divot in the snow.
Yeah, not a problem. You all can take your evening rest, spending food to heal or water to heal as necessary. You will automatically recover all wits damage, and then instinct appropriate to your behavior. Grimalkin does stay in the cabin village. He does stay closer to the fence, finds a little spot where he's kind of alone and um, settles in, clears out a little hole and kind of nests underneath the snow. And then come the next morning, there is definitely it's not, even after all the conversations you had with people and the number of people who seemed like they were on board with it, come the next morning, there are only a small handful of individuals who are um, who basically approach and put forward that they are ready to fight the Watchers. Whatever you need, whatever you need them to do, rather, they are on board. Most of them, it turns out, have lost family in either the raid or in the war with the Rat Tribe, and just don't see a way out of Paradise Valley that happens if they don't work with the Resistance. So, even if they are not full on like die hard on board status, uh, they are being just kind of realistic about everything. It is just about midnight. A fresh morning seems like a good place to pick up next session.